Alright, the wait is almost over. Let's see what we got to work with. %. 99%. I'm turning into Bob Dylan. Oh no. Wow, it's really sitting there at that 99%, huh? Look away. It's gonna be 99.1. Ha! Oh. Oh! Something's happening. Cards that have fusion have specific cards fused to it for stronger effects. You can only fuse once per turn. You can also fuse multiple cards at once. Cards fused to another card cannot be counted towards your shadows. No clue what that means, but stuff's happening. An ominous presence has filled the skies. People know it by one name, the Morning Star. It is a promise of freedom, a glimpse of new worlds, a light reaching into oblivion, a shadow in mortal hearts. When darkness covers the world, it gathers of the gates of annihilation will open. Destroy. This refers to removing a card from Lusaria. Oh wow, we're literally jumping into that. I think I might have to reduce my webcam. Zaria and Arisa are two young elves who live in the woods. They are training tirelessly to one day become forest guardians. Yeah, I'll take subtitles. I like subtitles of closed captioning.
Whoa. You always do so great, Lusaria. Me? I never ever hit like this.
Sure you do. You're trying really hard, Arisa.
Well, yeah. If I don't try my hardest, how else am I supposed to pass the trials with you?
If anyone can do that, it's you. We'll both be forest guardians.
Yeah. Thank you, Lusaria.
She gonna die.
Huh?
Whoa.
The forest is scared?
What's that?
Get away from Lusaria! Watch out! Huh? Arisa! Lusaria!
I predicted that wrong.
Arisa.
Whoa.
Hold on. I'm going to save you.
Is that Sarah Ann Williams I hear? Sounds like her. Display leader animations. Reduced battle animation. Nah, let's do this. When do I get to my audio settings? Because that's what I really want to tinker with. This game is loud. I was not expecting fully animated cutscenes.
Out of my way!
Card types. Followers. Cards can be played by spending play points. Drag the goblin from your hand to your area. Okay. I think I can make my face a little bigger.
Gobby's feeling hungry!
Did you just say Gobby's feeling hungry? Regular follower cards can't attack on the turn they're played. Summoning sickness. Yeah, I get that. I can evolve in what?
Hey, let's play!
Fairy. You can attack by dragging your follower onto an enemy. Drag your goblin towards the enemy fairy to attack. How much damage how much damage the follower deals, how much damage will destroy the follower. Okay.
I like! Give me that!
At the start of your turn, you gave an additional play point orb, and all empty orbs are refilled. You now have 2 play points to play the fighter you drew. Okay, so these build up over time, I guess.
I live by the sword!
And you will die by the sword, or probably by whatever this shade throws at me. Okay, this is my graveyard, I'm assuming. My deck is only 30 cards? That's a small deck. I don't know what this symbol means, though. Can evolve in 2 turns, whatever that means.
Hey, let's play!
Oh, its health does not refresh. That's interesting. You can choose to attack the enemy leader even if they have a follower in their area. Okay, so
I like! Give me that!
it wants me to do that.
Take that!
And I have 3 play points, so I guess I can play
How much is in it for me?
Mercenary Drifter. Ward. The effect type's Ward. When your opponent has a follower with Ward in play, you can't attack any other enemies until you've destroyed it. I actually learned that from the anime, because I saw the first episode of the anime like 2 days ago.
Take that! Fall back! I like! Give me that!
I earned my fair share!
Is that a... This costs 5 play points. Okay. You can evolve.
Revenge!
Evolve to strengthen. You can make 1 follower per turn even stronger by evolving it. It wants us to play this one. Sure you want to evolve this follower.
You're done for!
I'm stronger!
Yes, you are stronger. Evolved followers can immediately attack enemy followers, even on the same turn they are played from hand. That's cool.
Darn it all!
The player who goes first can evolve twice per... Why? That seems broken. But the second player can evolve 3 times. Oh.
I like! Give me that!
I earned my fair share! I earned my fair share!
Okay, this seems pretty simple and straightforward. I think this is the best place where I could probably put my picture. As the two young girls are training, mysterious creature snatches Arisa away. Larissa chases after the creature to save Arisa. Really?
Arisa!
Oh, so I could... Okay.
Lusaria!
She's shaking a lot. Oh, finally, I can mess with this. Okay.
Shadowverse. Shadowverse. Shadowverse.
Testing my mic. I think that's good. Oh, that's so much better.
Give her back!
Oh, I can hear now. Oh, that's so much better.
Out of my way!
Card types. Followers. So far we've been using follower cards. They can attack enemies, defend against enemy attacks, and be evolved.
I live by the sword!
Forest Craft. Tutorial. Attack the enemy leader with your fighter. Okay.
Take that!
Card type. Amulets. This amulet strengthens one of your followers at the start of your turn. So I guess it's like a equipment? I guess? Card types. Amulets. Unlike followers, amulets can't attack or defend. Instead, they have powerful abilities that affect other cards and leaders. Well of Destiny. At the start of your turn, give +1/+1 to a random allied follower. That seems broken.
Revenge!
Goblin King. Word. Effect types. Fanfare. Some cards have special abilities that activate under certain conditions. Fanfare abilities trigger when the card is played from hand. That's cool, I guess. So it's just an ETB.
You won't escape.
Elf Tracker's Fanfare dealt damage to the enemy Goblin King. Now attack the Goblin King.
Take that!
Darn it all!
Okay.
Trespassers!
Spells. Spells are cards that activate their ability immediately and then are discarded. This card damages the enemy given you could then gives you a fairy card too. Nice. Deal 2 damage to enemy follower, put a fairy into your hand.
Fall back!
Sylvan Justice destroyed the Lizard Man. Now evolve your Elf Tracker to defeat your opponent. You can use the yellow sphere to evolve cards.
You're done for! My arrows never miss!
Darkest Dungeon just started a broadcast. Okay.
This'll do it!
Okay, so this feels very straightforward. This feels like it's, I feel like I could play this. This game doesn't seem so bad so far. Lazaria fights the mysterious creature with her last bit of strength in order to save abducted Arisa. Why not? If they put effort into voice work in this game, I'm gonna listen to it.
Out of my way!
Starting hand. You can redraw any of the cards in your starting hand once. Keep the low-cost cards that can be played in the early rounds of battle, and replace expensive cards that won't be playable till later on. But I want to keep... Okay. Now tap OK to redraw those cards. So this is how the mulligan system works, I guess. They're definitely giving me a nice handicap here in case I screw up somehow. The player who goes second draws 2 cards on their first turn. Battle tutorial complete. You are now ready to battle on your own. That's it? That's the end of the tutorial? I expect the tutorial to go longer than that. Last words. Put a fairy into your hand. I guess this means when it dies? This game's gonna get pretty nutty once all this is filled.
My heart's command.
Fanfare. So, Magic the Gathering is anything to go by. I feel like this might be the best play. Ah, thank you. That is very helpful. Last words are effective. Yep, I figured it out on my own by guessing, because it's like keywords in Magic the Gathering is basically what I'm going off of. Okay. So I think this might be the play. Oh, I'm sure there's going to be some less obvious keywords. Like, fanfare was not obvious. If the game didn't tell me what fanfare was, I would have never figured out that it was an ETB effect. Or enter the battlefield for non-magic players. Okay, 3 orbs. They have Ward and Ward. Ward I learned because of the anime. I mentioned that earlier. Sylvan Justice, 2 damage to a follower, put a fairy on the field. So can I play multiple cards in a turn? Because if I can, I'll put one of these out. And we'll get rid of the big boy.
Help me, fairies. But the forest. Purify the forest.
Boarding Elf Mage.
Purify the forest.
Can I read that? Draw a card if at least 2 other cards were played this turn. Okay. Okay, so I got 4 orbs and a lot of cards in hand. Do I just play the big guy? Yeah, let's just play the big guy.
Stay away.
Next turn, we'll flood the board.
Prevail.
We're gonna go wide.
You're done for.
Stronger!
The miasma can't prevail.
9 cards. Let's see. Okani. Whenever an allied follower comes into play, gain +1/+0. There's a lot of stuff in my hand now. Oh, we don't have 6, we have 5. Next turn, I guess that'll be easier. Let's see if I could do this.
Hey, let's play! Hey, let's play! Hey, let's play! Hey, let's play!
But the forest.
One, two, three, play!
I have an army of 1/1s. Fear me.
This calls for a celebration!
This is... Okay, I think I can evolve 2 more times, I think. Let's see.
You won't escape.
My feet are giving out on me.
It won't be long now.
My arrows never miss. This'll do it.
Oh, I guess I can't attack. Oh well. Makes sense.
How much is in it for me?
This'll do it.
Okay. I think we're starting to get the basics down. Anyone go inside, Santa? There you go. You've earned rewards. Collect them later from the crate in home screen. Poof!
Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine. Thanks.
Evolving lets a follower attack other followers, but not the enemy. Okay. Only cards with a storm attack can attack the enemy leader the turn they're played.
I thought
Interesting.
something might have happened to you. I'm glad you're safe.
Oh. They just keep coming.
There's another one!
Marissa, be careful!
Oh, is that right? Is she dead now?
Lusaria! Lusaria, wait!
Or gone. That was close.
Where are they taking you?
Storytelling 101.
No. What am I gonna do?
This is the hero's journey all over again.
Snap out of it. Lusaria needs you. Hold on, Lusaria.
New data available. Do you want to download 4.5 gigs? Sure. Well, so far, I feel like this has been a very hand-holdy tutorial. But I think I can get behind this. For the most part, I can kind of see where the game's going. I've mentioned before, I've never played Hearthstone, so I don't really know how this compares to that. But whenever I hear people talk about it, they compare it to Hearthstone. Yes, Matt, more downloading. Okay, each character's story just explains basic mechanics. Okay. Let's read these. Awakened Gaia. Unevolved. At the end of your turn, if at least 4 cards were played this turn, subtract 4 from the cost of this card. Fanfare. If at least 4 cards were played this turn, destroy 4 random enemy followers. Patrick. Rhinoceros Knight. Is that a place or a type of thing? Crystallize. Countdown. Fanfare. Put a Nataran Great Tree into your hand. Last words. If it's your turn, randomly put one of the highest count Natura cards that cost X play points or less from your deck into your hand. X equals your remaining play points. Ward. Fanfare. If there are no other allied followers in play, recover 6 play points. That's a lot of text on a card. Regular Steel Chimera. Fusion, Machina. For each card fused to this follower, subtract 2 from its cost. Ward, Fanfare. Return all allied Machina followers, excluding regular Steel Chimera, to your hand. Summon an assembly droid for each follower returned to your hand. Then give all allied assembly droids +X and rush. X equals half the number of cards fused to this card rounded up. Huh. Rolla, Inferno Dragon. That looks like a lady riding a dragon, not a dragon to me. But I can't get a good look at the art. If there are at least 2 other Machina cards in your hand, gain Bane and Ward. Enhance 7. Gain +2/+2 and Storm. That was the one that you mentioned that lets them attack the leader right off the bat. If there are 2 enemy followers or less in play, deal 3 damage at random to enemy follower 2 times. If there are at least 3, deal 2 damage to all enemy followers. He who once rocked. Oh, that's amazing. Unevolved. Accelerate. Summon 3 assembly droids and put a 9 play point He Who Once Rocked without Accelerate into your deck. Storm, Ward, Last Words, Reanimate. 8. Noon? None? Daybreak Vampire. If any other allied Machina followers are in play, destroy 1 and evolve this follower. At the end of your turn, summon 2 assembly droids. If at least 10 allied Machina followers have been destroyed this match, give all other allied Machina followers +2/+2 in ward. Justine, Holy Al-Mirage. Mirage? Al-Mirage. I'm gonna go with Al-Mirage. Fusion, Natura. Whenever cards fused to this card, restore 1 defense to your leader. Storm, Fanfare. is fused with at least one card, gain Bane. Then if it's fused with at least 2 cards, gain Ward. Then if it is fused with at least 3 cards, gain Drain. Oh, this is the cool guy. This is the guy that I see in the trailer art that has the cool voice acting. It's got like the weird Tezzeret vibes. Belphomet, World Reaver. Rush, Fanfare. Randomly activate one of the following effects X times. X equals the number of cards fused to this card. Summon an Armored Tentacle. Summon an Assault Tentacle. Gain +3/+3 and draw 3 cards. Draw up to 3 times. Rush. This seems like a good card for 8. That's like a late game card. And that's it. We're gonna try to build a deck around this guy if we ever get that card. But as it seems, since I didn't get in on this game when it was brand new, we have a lot of updates to sit through, so probably in the near future we'll probably go through